folks, welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody is doing great out there. Thank you for tuning in today. We have a little preview video for y'all with a goodie box I've been accumulating of different things, buying from different vendors to get ready for winter reloading season, and kind of wanted to show you guys a preview of what's going to be coming up on the channel over the winter with some different reloading projects. So let's have a look. All right, folks, so first thing is I've been accumulating some 300 blackout brass from various vendors. I think I got this from Powder Valley, and this I picked up at Cabela's at the store. And right now, Starline brass, they seem to have really backfilled in a lot of their inventory, and there's even some sales out there you can catch here and there. One thing I love about 300 blackout Starline brass is that they're very consistent with the case necks and the case shoulders. And a lot of that cut down 556 brass is not. And I've had great success with this brass. We are actually right up here at the range right now filming for Project Big Booty Part 2. So we've got that video coming out where we're working on a subsonic load. Once I complete that, we're going to be moving on to some sort of supersonic bullet. I've not decided yet. I've got a variety: Spear, TNT, Nosler of Armageddon. Those are two that come to mind. So we're going to be doing more 300 blackout on the channel. We kind of took a break from it, but that's probably good. And we're also going to be probably building another 300 blackout rifle and doing some other stuff with it. So also too, going to do a video on resizing with it on the Lee app as well. So look forward to those videos coming over the winter and also into late fall here as well. So plenty of 300 blackout coming up. Next thing that we've got here is I picked up some more PPU brass. I have shot this, so I have some of my own brass, but also picked up some extra as well. This is going to be a 32 ACP reloading project. This is going to be with 308 sized bullets. So that's the one thing with the Europeans with 32 ACP. It's a little bit different for them. Some different dimensions and everything compared to the American style 32 ACP. So that is something you have to kind of watch for when you load 32 ACP in terms of the brass you're using and the bullets you're using. And also too, there's a lot of variations with the guns themselves in terms of how the barrel sized and everything. So we're going to do a 308 specific 32 ACP video, European style, with the PPU brass, and then also these bullets. Now, these bullets should work, hopefully, in the Beretta 81 I have. I'm also looking for another 32 ACP pistol. I'd like to have something classic, like maybe a Walther PP or something. Whether these will work or not, well, I guess we'll find out. They look like they don't have too much of a kind of a rough edge. They seem to be beveled pretty good, so I'm hoping they'll feed okay, but yeah, we'll find out. We'll see how that works out. All right, folks, next thing is 357. So I bought some additional Starline brass. Already have some 357 brass prepped as well. So we're going to be doing some sort of 357 Magnum project. Probably we're going to be using a Hornady XTP bullet, but we'll kind of see how that goes. But some sort of 357 Magnum project. I love shooting 357 Magnum, and so we've got some more brass to enable that. So definitely a project with that coming up. All right, folks, the next thing is we're going to be doing some 38 special. So a couple different bullets I've got for this, and I've also picked up some additional brass as well to supplement what I already have. Some nickel brass that's Starline, and then just some regular brass from Starline. And then two different bullets I'd like to try out. One thing is the jacketed bullets and the heavier weights, as we discovered last year, it doesn't work very well. And, so we've covered all that in a previous video. So what I did was I got some jacketed hollow points that are 125 grain, and we will try those out, see if we can get those to work good. And then the other thing is I got some of these double end wad cutters. We want to give these a try. I've been kind of interested in trying to figure out the whole wad cutter thing. So haven't done it yet. So I picked up these bullets, and so far with most of Barry's stuff I've been pretty happy with, and so I figured I'd give these bullets a go and see if we can get them to work well and kind of come up with a good target load. So we're definitely going to do some more 38 special. I know 38 special is kind of more of an old timers cartridge, but for a lot of you younger guys out there, if you've not shot it, It's a lot of fun. It's pretty versatile. You can do all kinds of stuff with it. So, you know, definitely, don't pass over it. It's something definitely to look into and try out sometime if you haven't tried it. So next thing is, guys, I finally went ahead and just gave into it. I've been holding off for a long time. I've never actually had a 223 Remington or 5.56 rifle. Just always have been, you know, in the 30 cal kind of range, and just finally gave in because I eventually want to get a Galil here soon. And then I picked up one of those inexpensive AR kits from Palmetto that looks like a good deal. We're going to be doing a separate video on that. But because, of course, as we know right now, there is kind of a ammo shortage going on again. Pretty much I plan to reload for it almost exclusively. I have a tiny little bit of factory ammo, but I have a bunch of brass that people have kind of shot on my range over the years. And I've just kind of accumulated a bit of it. So let's make some rounds with it. And the easiest thing I could find was these Hornady bullets here, just a regular 55 grain full metal jacket bowtail bullet. So that'll probably be our first project that we're going to do with it. Also, too, a big fan of the Redding dies. I like all Redding stuff. It's high quality stuff. You do pay a bit more for it. But I decided to go ahead and just jump right in with Redding right from the get-go. Not look to upgrade or anything, just go right in with Redding. So yes, we are going to be doing some guns, not only reviews with 223 Remington 5.56, but also probably that Palmetto kit, for instance, and then some reloading videos with it. So probably for over the next couple years, we'll probably do some different projects with this. So expect to see some of that going on. There's also a fair number of different bullets available for this as well. So once we get done with this project, I'm sure I'll turn my attention to other bullets as well and give those a try. So that should be an interesting little twist for the channel here coming up. And so we'll have some fun with that. Okay, and then next up, folks, is we are going to be doing a 7.5 Swiss video here on some point on the channel. This is GP11 brass that has been, let's see if the camera will focus in on it there. This is from likely November 1981 brass. I have already loaded GP11 7.5 Swiss before. Did not have success with it because one of the things with 7.5 Swiss and the barrels that they use, basically, the long story short, they're set up for long, pointy bullets. They don't like big, fat American bullets, big, round, barrel-chested bullets. As I found loading the 168 grain Sierra Match Kings. Doesn't like anything like that. So the VLD bullet apparently most approximates the GP11 bullet and kind of a long stabby bullet, so to speak. So we are going to be taking this brass, which has already been prepped and already has the Berdan primers seated and ready to go. And we'll be doing a project with this because this brass has been sitting here with basically moisture absorbent in a container here for a couple of years now, and it's ready to go, ready to load, and I just need to get to it and get it done. So we're going to have some fun with that, and also we'll probably do a video too, just shooting some regular GP11 through my Swiss K31. If you don't know anything about Swiss rifles, they are pretty much just about some of the best surplus rifles you can get, and they are still coming into the country because as owners pass away over in Switzerland and the families dispose of the rifles, over there you can pick one of those rifles up for like 100, 150 bucks. And so as a result, there's importers here importing them into the United States. If you're not familiar with them, get familiar with them because they are great shooting rifles. And if you've not shot one before, you are missing out. So, and then lastly, folks, there is some demand for a 45 ACP project, and we might do another 9mm project as well. I've kind of registered. There's quite a bit of interest in 45 ACP, so I definitely want to do a project with that. So as you can see, we have no shortage of stuff coming up on the channel. And I'm pretty much flat out making videos. Today I'm working on 6 separate videos out here, maybe 7. And so, you know, it's just absolutely crazy. So just tons of stuff coming up on the channel, all sorts of things, not just reloading as well, all sorts of different things we cover on this channel. So stay tuned, folks, for what we got coming up. And any questions or comments, leave them below. Any suggestions or anything that you'd like to see on the channel, give me a shout down below as well. And we'll see you coming up. We have so many videos, so stay tuned. If you haven't subscribed, well, you better subscribe, or also hit the notification bell too. All right, folks, so we'll see you soon.